The next group that needs to pay attention by July 1st of 2026 are Parent Plus borrowers. And this is huge, although it's not as devastating as it was originally proposed. Originally, what they were planning to do was, at the time this bill was passed, if you were not, by some people's interpretation, on the income contingent repayment plan for your Parent Plus loan, you would lose access to all income driven repayment plans immediately, which also means you would lose access to public service loan forgiveness. Thankfully, they have extended that to July 1st, 2026. Another thing that they were proposing was they were not going to allow you to have a loan that was in forbearance put on that plan. They also were potentially not going to allow a double consolidated loan to be on those plans either. So it was just a really, really tricky way to try to navigate during that period of time. Here's where they landed in the final version of the bill that was passed today. If you have a double consolidated loan, if you have a Parent Plus loan that you've consolidated a single time, it really doesn't matter. As long as by July 1st, 2026, you are on an income-driven repayment plan, they will allow you to move on to either the old or new version of income-based repayment, which we'll talk about shortly, or the repayment assistance plan. So essentially, if you're in a position where you need to consolidate your Parent Plus loans in order to become eligible, you need to make sure that is done by July 1st, 2026. So it's a completely different circumstance than the group we just told to be very cautious. With Parent Plus borrowers, if you're not in a position to have that repayment plan, you need to take care of it immediately because you don't know how long it's going to take to do any consolidations or to move into a new repayment plan. So let's break that down into people based on their circumstance. If you have a Parent Plus loan that you've never consolidated, you only have to consolidate it one time in order to sign up for the income contingent repayment plan, which counts as an income-driven repayment plan and is eligible for public service loan forgiveness if that's what you're pursuing. Now, as odd as it sounds, based on the way federal student loans work, even if you only have one student loan, you can technically consolidate a single student loan. It's a very quick process as compared to trying to do a double consolidation, which is much more involved. If you have already done a double consolidation of your federal student loans, then I would sign up for the income-driven repayment plan with the lowest payment plan possible because eventually they're going to move you on to a plan that has a potentially higher payment.